Hello, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody is doing great, had a great week, is ready for the weekend. If not, please let me know in my comment box, first name and specific question. Hello, hello, I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. For everybody who's new here, please give me a follow or subscribe. That really helps me grow on social media. Thank you, Anna's Art Live. This is the only place on Mondays and Fridays when I'm live on TikTok and YouTube where I do mini free readings. So first name and specific question. I'm doing great. I'm ready for the weekend. I hope you are too. Hi, sweetie. Welcome back. Hi, Simon. Thank you so much, Simon, for your support and for joining. Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning, Svetlana. Thank you for being here. If you want a one-on-one, more depth reading today, that's possible, then please just go to my bio on TikTok. It's my picture first or second option. That's where you donate. Or you can go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donations are $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box, okay? Mini reads are for free. I choose them at random after every read. Of course, my 1, 2, 3 top viewers get priority on TikTok, or if you have an abonnement on my channel and have the little love label. Just be patient. I just started my live. Thank you for the rose. I really love roses. Oh, and the little cuddly heart. Thank you so much for the gift, sweetie. Don't forget to keep tapping my screen and liking my live on YouTube. It really helps me grow on social media. Thank you. Oh, the little pussycat. Thank you, Anna's Art Live. Thank you so much. Between my VIP readings, dedicated readings, 5-minute reads, I do mini reads. So I just started my live. So if you keep putting your question in, I can only grab them when I see them. Then I'll for sure get to your question. Anna, why is B ignoring me over me or new lover? Let's check. Thank you, Chesna. They're little flowers and I love flowers. Hi, Caro. Thank you for sharing my live. That really helps me. Thank you so much. Let's see. At this moment, I'm seeing that he's not like a new love, but he is interesting in women. So he's out and about, having fun, going out, feels a bit guilty towards you, so ignoring you, that's the easy way. Yes, Kath, oh my God, I'm so sorry, sweetie. So skin cancer waiting the next step. Is it going to be a long process? Sweetie, I'm not a doctor, but let's check, okay? I'm picking up that it's a lot to think about. So the process is depending of your choice. I'm a Kabbalistic reader. I don't know what your choice is going to be. But don't act too quickly. That's what I'm getting. So I don't know what that means in this situation, but you really need not to act out of despair, because there's nothing to be despair about, is what the cards are saying. Again, I'm not a doctor, so get as much information as you can, like second opinions and stuff, because you're a soldier and you'll be fine. So don't act quickly. Just get as much information as you can. That's what I'm getting, and then make the right decision. Thank you, Phoenix, for donating. Thank you. You're the first one on my list. Thank you so much. Somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, that for a small donation. It's really easy. Just go to my bio, first or second option on TikTok, or go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10, or does the same as Phoenix did. Hard time staying awake. Oh my God, sweetie, just let me know your questions, so I'll do your reading really quickly. Thank you then still for supporting me and being here, Phoenix. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Thank you. I'm enjoying your channel. Oh, thank you so much, Simon. Hello, everyone. Going to be epic. You're preparing everybody, Simon. Thank you for preparing. General, okay, thank you, sweetie. Let's do general for Phoenix, okay? Let's do a few minis and then I'll go to Phoenix because she is really tired. Chesna, will Lomesh confess his feelings for me this month? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting no, not yet, but in the future for sure. Just give it time. It's like this person really takes it serious. Svetlana, hi, like what are Zach current feelings for me towards me? At this moment, he's studying you. He doesn't know yet, but what he sees he likes, but he needs to know more. And also, is Alicia wearing the shirt to get my attention? Oh, okay, the shirt. Attention. I'll check that, sweetie. No worries. Maggie, why did Kay not meet up? Oh my God, sweetie, I'm so sorry. Oh, had another opportunity. Was out and about with friends. How are you, Shasha? I'm doing great, heart. Thank you for being here and supporting me like always. Thank you so much. Will my husband find a job in August? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting no, but he's getting there. It's like he needs to change his actions, but he's getting there. Something needs to still be resolved before the new beginning as a new job can arise. So maybe it's the way, the energy, or how they're looking at it, or what they're looking for. Will my partner propose soon? Case Jones, thank you for being my top 1 viewer. I'm getting no. This person is still like getting, like feeling sick in the stomach to do so. So it's still like needs more courage. Moved to Melbourne from NZ. It's March hard. Tim finding job. My future finance. Oh my God, Nikita, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I'm getting a good opportunity will arise, so stay social. New here. Hi, Cameron. Thank you for being here. Is Jason feeling guilty after the card he got with his gift today? Oh my God. I'm getting, yes, despair. Not even guilty, feeling despair. See the guy wants to kill himself. So, I mean, that means a lot. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. I'm a professional psychic for everybody who's new here. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years. So if you want a one-on-one with me, then please go to my bio or my website, mediumsasha.com, and book a one-on-one with me via Hipsy, because that's the platform I'm working with. You can also book pre-records from there. I work every day, so just check it out, or just join as a subscriber, because I want to share in that community also information later. So you don't need to buy anything, just join as a community. That really helps me grow on social media and my job. I'm also an author. I wrote a book, Dear Universe, Where is My Exit? So if you're looking for a self-help mindful book, then please then you need to go to my bio or my website. It's on Amazon.com, stores, any store in your neighborhood or country. Then you have free shipping, of course, and it's in a hard book, a paperback version, or Kindle. So they're only $20. So thank you, Liv. They're little flowers, like I like. I'm gonna go to Phoenix reading. So Phoenix, please let me know if you're here, because she donated me a train. If somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated reading today, then you need to add yourself to my VIP list. Just go to my bio, first or second option. To donate, or go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donation is $10, €10. I'll be back for minis after doing Phoenix reading, because she's the only one on my list, but I always do minis between my VIP readings. So if you want to add yourself, please do so. If you want to mini read, no problem. Just keep putting your first name and specific question in a comment box, because once I'm done, I'll grab a question and read it for you. And I can only grab the questions I see. Hi, Dukes. Oh, thank you. Thank you, the little flowers. You're so kind, Mimi. Okay, let's get to, thank you. You're so kind. Keep tapping my screen while you're waiting for the minis. On TikTok, it keeps you active, it keeps you awake, it keeps you ready for the energy vibe, for the fantastic weekend that is arising, because we finished the healing week. If you're following my post, this week was healing week. I packed with exercises and advices, even on food and so on. So if you didn't have the time, then please revisit them, give some comments, like them. It really helps me grow. Okay, let's see Sunday which weekly thing we need to work on, okay? Because every Sunday I'm doing a collective what that week we will have to work on, and then I'll post during the week some exercises and some advices. I'm going to rewatch and like them all. Oh, thank you, you're so kind. Okay, I'm gonna go to Phoenix and I'll be back for minutes, okay? Just hang in there. Phoenix, okay, got you. Let's see, you want your general and then about the shirt. Okay, let's check. General. What am I picking up for you? Okay, I'm seeing that the devil and the travel. So it means self-sabotage. What are you doing? You're not taking care of yourself. That's what spirits are screaming. We told you, we gave you so many signals. It's like you are so much in your head that you're forgetting you have a body, sweetie. That body needs attention. It's time for last week's post to check, to look at yourself in the mirror. It's like you're escaping yourself. This is just a process from a new beginning physically. Everything and anything you dream or want is possible, but you need to attract it to yourself from a physical position. And at this moment, you're neglecting your physical position. You need to go out and about emotionally balanced. Again, we are a spiritual, physical, and emotional entity, in my opinion, and we're all like these three versions are connected via our heart, and our heart is keeping it together. I'm not seeing heart problems, just heart ignorance, but I'm getting the low physical energy. Hi Claudia, so nice for you to join. Give a shout out to Claudia. She's a client of me. She's so kind. She lives in Holland. So what I'm picking up on is really take care of the body. If you want something to become realistic in your manifestation, it starts with healing the body. The body is really, really important here, sweetie. And it starts, just go back to last week, not this week, but last week's post. Every reflection of your body, you need to look at it. You need to check it out. And that's the start. How stronger you grow physically, how more you will attract spiritually. That's the thing. And emotion will balance it out, because these are the two things you can work on, is your spirituality and your physicality. And at this moment, it's the physicality. It's like you're using your spirituality too much to like compensate of the physicality. I'm getting again emotions. And that's the problem. The emotion gets unbalanced if we are not physically and spiritually balanced. And the only thing we can change is spirituality and physicality. So look into the depths of your emotions. So again, so it's an emotional blockage that doesn't make you feel. And we know that's this woman. I got it. So let's check what's going on here. So this weekend is body attention. It's making a plan. It's looking at yourself and see what you're working with, and then create a plan. Because don't be negative. Don't be shocked when you see what yourself. You need to be embraced and happy and see the reality, so you know what your starting point is. That's so important. At this moment, I'm seeing that she's doing that to hurt you. She wants to show you that emotionally she has regrets. And when she has regrets, this person is like biting and fighting and being not nice. She's doing it from a very brain wave kind of something. She's hiding something. And she as a very spiritual, very in the core loving person is not now. She's like not happy with what she's seeing. She's not happy with how you're acting. She's not happy that you're not like being the friend that you should be. She feels like you're neglecting her. She wants you to work harder for it, show more. She wants to know that if she ever will choose you, that you will not run away, because she knows she has a difficult character. She wants you to be a safety net. She wants you to be everything, and you're not. It's like a child that can be like horrible to their parents, and the parents still keep, there's no consequences. That she wants from you. And she feels that she deserves it, because she's had a harder time. She's going through more difficulties than you. She feels that she has more money issues than you. She feels, and you love her. And if you love her, you want to help her. If you love her, you go out of her way. If you love her, you give your all to this person. And that's her way of looking at it. That's the way of looking at it. That's the way she feels it. I'm feeling that you feel that's why the devil was in your reading, because your soulmates, girl, your soulmates and soulmates. So you feel bad, and spirits are saying this is one of these phases. So I think she's self-medicating herself, and you're getting the energy when she falls back, spirits are saying justice is on its way. So let's see the last, because your 5 minutes are past, but I'll just pull another oracle card on your reading. Admiration. It's time to think about everything you appreciate in your partner. So you need to really look at this person as his all, because after all these years, you know the inside. I get it. You know this beautiful soul. I feel it. I know that. But what you're getting, what you're seeing, oh, thank you so much for the roses and the gift. But the reality is what you're, the whole package. So be realistic, and the whole package at this moment is not very attractive, if I honest. So good luck, sweetie. Thank you so much for donating a train. Thank you so much. Okay, sweeties. Hello everybody. Welcome to my live. I just started my live and read Phoenix because she donated me a train. So if somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated reading today with me, that's really possible. I'm live only on Mondays and Friday. My pleasure, sweetie. Just go to my bio, first or second option in my link tree. It's the picture on TikTok, or go to PayPal. Me, Medium Shasha is my name. Medium donations, $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. Thank you. Good morning, Veronica. Thank you, Veronica. Veronica is the second person for today on my list and the first person at this moment. Thank you, Veronica. Ooh, a double one. You want a 10-minute read? No problem. My pleasure. If this is the only place where I do mini reads, so if you're new here, please subscribe or join or follow. Keep tapping my screen. That really helps me grow on social media. Today, love the earrings. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna do a few minis. So if somebody's interested in a mini read, just first name and specific questions. On TikTok, my 1, 2, 3 top viewers get priority, or if you have an abonnement on my channel and the little love labels next to your name. I can only grab questions that I see, so keep putting them in, please. Keep tapping and keep liking my live while you're waiting. It really helps me grow on social media. Thank you so much. Let's see on YouTube just for a minute what is going on. Let's Svetlana. We did that. We did heart. My pleasure, Svetlana. Rosalind, welcome. Would love a card. Let's check. Wow, a card for Rosalind. Oh, some news is on its way. So some good news. So, ooh, I don't know what you put out, but Spirit is listening and the result is on its way. So get ready for it to accept it. Heart, how are you? Will my husband find a job in August? Yes, we did that one already, sweetie. Okay, let's go to TikTok. Caroline, will I get pregnant soon? Let's check, sweetie, again, not a doctor. I'm getting a positive messages on its way as well. Ooh. Will my work training trip go well for me? Live, let's check, sweetie. I'm getting it's a gift from up and above, so yes. Anna, is there a general spirit advice for me? Yes, of course, sweetie. Let's check. Ooh, you need to wake up. It's like you're living in the past. The past isn't reality only when we grab it, when we attract it. It's time to really focus on the new. So manifest what you want. Make a list what you want. Yes, Carol, I'm also keeping my fingers crossed for you. Hi, Sasha. Salini. Hi, sweetie. Is Banan at home, or he's taken leave and gone out today? Can you see? He's home. I'm getting the home card, sweetie. Floor, what thinks and feels say? Think and feel. He thinks he's amazing. He thinks he's a lord, and he thinks he's important, and he thinks that he has a lot. That he's very like my pleasure, sweetie. Like he's royal, he's amazing, he's in a good spirit, and what he feel, he needs more money. Suzanne, will I be my wise decision to go for this program in Taiwan, please? How will it be for me? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting it's a very good idea. You're gonna meet some new people, will create prosperity for the future. Yes, just watch out that you know all the details before you leave, because where you're going, it's not always safe. So have a safe journey, okay? Good morning, Rikela. Thank you for liking my post. I really appreciate it. And Veronica, too, for your comments. Thank you so much. Okay, hello. Have a hard time. Oh, making friends. How can I change that? Oh, my sweetie, just be yourself. Yeah. You know, friends come and go in the beginning, and mostly they're not friends because a real friend will do more for you than for themselves, and those are very rare. So, thank you, Black Sheep. So, what I'm getting is that you need to be yourself. Authenticity is for the hold, and also organize things. You don't need to wait till people uh, uh, you know, accept you or ask you. You can say, oh, I'm going there, it's really nice, do you want to join, you know? Just, and try to remember all kind of things, like if it's their birthday or something about a kid or something. Paul Parul Teram, like 5, when will Himanshu contact me? Well, Himanshu contact me. I'm not seeing that at this moment. This person is not busy with contacting you. It's busy with something behind your back what you wouldn't approve. Which friends go for quality over quantity? Yeah, Simon, that's why I don't understand when people say, I have 20 friends. It's impossible. So you give to people 20 people more than to yourself. We hardly can give enough to ourselves, because if we don't give everything to ourselves and what is left over, then share. So those are, you know, those are acquaintance. Those are no friends. And that's why sometimes people get married to a friend, because then they're in love because it's a friend. But then after a while that marriage doesn't work, or that relationship doesn't work, because that's just a friend. A friend is just being safe and emotionally vulnerable and so on. But that doesn't need to be that you're attracted physically or you have the same goals in life. So a lot of people take acquaintances into friends and take friends into lovers, and that's, I believe, is the problem these days. 2 good Facebook friends may be better than Simon. Yeah, I totally agree. It's just, they should call it acquaintances. Acquaintances. Yeah, no problem, love. New love. So yeah, that's what I've got with that topic. Okay, Floor, we'll see. Oh, sorry, sweetie, there's nothing more. Hi, T baby. Hi, happy to see you. Okay, let's see. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic. I'm live on Mondays and Fridays. So if you need some assistance, guidance, or you just want to hang then in a spiritual setting, then you're very, very welcome to join. So please follow and subscribe so you know when I'm live. These are always around 11 a.m. GMT +1 time. This is also the only place where I do mini free readings. So first name and specific question. I choose them at random after every read. So just keep putting them. Of course, my 1, 2, 3 top viewers, or if you have an abonnement on my channel, then I'll grab your question with my eyes. Also, I have a VIP list with 1 person at this moment on my list, and that's Veronica. If somebody else wants to join still this Friday, then please do so. You get a 5-minute dedicated reading. Just go to my bio. It's my picture on TikTok. My 1 or 2 first options in my link tree are different platforms to donate, so choose whatever works for you. And you can also go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donations $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. Okay, I have Veronica for a double reading, so that's a 10-minute read. So I'm gonna start doing that in just a short while. So Veronica, just let me know if you're here. While you're waiting, keep tapping my screen. It really helps me grow on social media. We're already on 11.9K. Come on, we can do more. And keep liking my live on YouTube. That really helps. Okay, so I kind of got older like this now. As a boy, I had biblical experience. I told me I won't have friends, be private, and I meant it in a nice way. Oh my God, well done. Well, is this lady? I'm doing great, Sophia. Thank you for asking. What can I look forward to in August? Let's check. Sweetie, you need to really take care of yourself. I feel you are quite weak. I'm getting the lover's card, so love is coming your way. So you should go out and about a lot because you'll meet them in a social setting. But you need to take care of yourself, that you have enough energy, okay? Yes, T-Baby. Should I talk to Dollar about my financial issues? Will he help me? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting no, because he's in also problems. So maybe just talk about a loan or something. or find something else why you need some money that he can like help you, but not knowing all your details. Natalie, will I get a 4-day working week at my current job? I'm getting yes, and soon. Okay, I'm gonna go to Veronica's reading. I'll be back for mini reads after that, so keep tapping my screen, keep liking, keep putting yourself on the list. I'm gonna go for a 10-minute read for Veronica because she donated twice a train on TikTok. I'll be back really soon for mini reads, so my pleasure, sweetie. So let's go to Veronica's reading. Hi, my beautiful friend Shasha. It's always so nice to connect with you. I'm thankful for your always and much you and spirit guide me. Oh, my sweetie, you're so kind. I hope you have been having a good week. Yes, I did. Lately, V has been extremely quiet. I'm really missing him. How is he currently feeling about me and our connection? Let's check, sweetie. Let's check. Hi, Cooper Alana. Alam. This moment, he's not busy thinking about you and your connection. That's why you feel so... He's just leaving it as it is. He feels he can revisit it in the future whenever it's necessary. So he's not like dedicated to it at this moment. He thinks it's solid. I'm doing great, thank you. He feels like he really being honest to you. He feels like you're busy with whatever you're doing in life. But as long there's like no change or specific difference, there's like no new beginning for him, and it's so painful and it feels like heavy. So at this moment he's looking and around, having fun, maybe he's even on a trip. He's living the single life this moment, yeah. And you are a bit in the dark because you're not single. That's what is, and he wants to start over his life and he wants a family again. So yeah, that's what he's looking for, that's what he's aiming for. So he believes that his connection will stay as it is. He believes that you have emotionally a strong bond. He feels you like a mother figure to him, and you can always like lift him up, and that's what I'm getting. Oh, thank you, love. I'm gonna put you on the list for 2. Also for 10 minutes. Via hips, yes, sweetie? Thank you. So that's what I have on that. Since he has been quiet, I thought maybe he was wondering where I stood in my marriage, and I wanted to give him an insight. Yesterday, I bolded post and explained it the best way I could. How did this post make him feel? Clara, yes, sweetie, Clara. You're next up. Okay, at this moment, are you sure he saw that post? Because what I'm picking up on is that he didn't see it yet. He's just continuing in this idea about you, and it's not shifting. I do see that once he will see it, some new information will arise towards him, and that will create a new start for him. So you felt actually what you had to do, Veronica. That's really great. I think that's amazing. I'm picking up on that he will be aware that you are a mother, and he will be aware with that post that you are still married, but that you are actually not seeing yourself as married anymore. But he will not, again, it will reopen the conversation and the emotion towards you, because you are soulmates, the soulmate cards, that you are very lonely. That's something he doesn't recognize with. He thinks you have this full life. So it will change his opinion that you are married, but you're working behind the scene, that it's a fake marriage, that it's not a real marriage. And he will see that you're looking for some new start, some new... Thank you, Clara. I'm getting that. So it will give a lot of answers, sweetie. It will give a lot of answers, yeah. It will give a lot of answers. But at that time, it's like more people are involved in your relationship. I'm getting his family. So in a trip, connecting family, getting in his life, and they're not happy him reconnecting or revisiting the Veronica phase life, because it's one of the past. They want him to have a fresh start. So him changing his opinion about you will raise eyebrows. But I'm seeing that he loves you like crazy, and he will always now fight to keep you in his life emotionally. So yeah, you just need to wait till he sees that post, sweetie. Just be patient. That will work. You did a good job. He's been extremely quiet with me and has been posting. It's very simple and emotionless. Why is he acting disconnecting towards me? Why is he acting disconnected towards you? Why? This is just a man that like can't concentrate on 100 projects, and at this moment he's looking what is available. He's looking for a new connection. He's looking for growth in a friend group. So this person is busy with growing his social life. That's really what I'm getting. And while he's growing his social life he's healing, and he's looking for the love of his life, because that's what he's doing. He wants to start over again. He doesn't want conflict with his family that is very like in his face at this moment. So he's trying to please them, but also not, because he knows that their view on life is not the view on life. But he wants happiness. He doesn't want to feel so secluded anymore. He does believe in soulmate connection, but he believes that soulmate is still stuck in and isn't in a fake or weird marriage, but is still stuck and is a mother. So waiting for that to unravel and then start over is his dream. But he doesn't think that he can like wait for that, because he believes that once you make that step, you will have to find yourself again, because you went through battle, you survived, but look, you're damaged. And that will create again like uncertainty for his life. And he feels like he's not like a therapist. He feels like he's emotionally not very open. So he thinks you need to first heal. So everything takes too long when he wants his favorite. And that's just being realistic, looking at it. That, or the voices that people are putting in his head. I don't know, but that's his reality. Feel so sad because I wanted to be the love of his life. The love of his life is busy creating a life for herself. He's still working on that. Oh my God. Does Spirit have any more advice for me on how I should proceed or what I should do next? Yes, let's figure that out. At this moment, that's his version, his life, his reality. There's very little that you can change. The only thing that you can do, this comes all from a place of healing. He's still healing. I think that he thought he was healed about his last relationship, but he didn't. And I think all these things with the family opens up all these wounds. So healing information is what you should share with him. Healing information, because you both are healing. So what works for you will surely works for him or will inspire him. Shows again that you're in the same like vibe of your life. I'm getting also that it's very important that you start sharing information how you want to support yourself. That you're coming from this housewife idea, from him being supported by her husband, into like a businesswoman or somebody who is supporting herself. Because these two places, if you keep posting, that will be a shock to him, because it will like him rethinking the whole idea who he thinks you are. Because the problem at this moment is he has a person in his head that is not the real Veronica. And yes, you are far, far away, but still, and you're not talking real face to each other, but he could like figure it out instead of making an own image of that. And he's not. He's just like, I know this is the person, I know her from the past, this is what it is, and that's what he's moving on. Sweetie, I don't speak that language, so if you want a question, then please type in English or Dutch or English or French. Feel like he's completely misjudged me. Yeah, and that's the problem, 100%. That's also what I'm getting, totally misjudgment. So you need to just change that. And spirits are saying at this moment he's vulnerable for healing videos and for explaining what your career is, how you're earning your money, how to sustain yourself, where are you going to live. Let's see, yeah, how to accept yourself. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you. You know, really acceptance and opening and having that kind of view of life. He thinks that you just don't have that. And if you have this acceptance view on life that you don't 100% have, but you're working on that in reality, so actually it's not so off, then you don't need to heal, then you don't need to, you know, you don't go through those phases. Twin flame themselves contain an aspect of each other's personality. So, you know, everything you go through, he goes through. So anything that helps for you, helps for him. So everything you're doing every day to get through the day is worth posting because he's going through the same. So that's something you really need to think about and use as your inspiration and use as ground level to connect to each other and use to wake him up that you are a different person than he thinks you are. So I hope it helps, sweetie. That was your 10 minutes. Thank you so much for your double donation. Okay, next on my list is Clara. Let's check. Clara, thank you so much. You just need to let me know what your question is. I'm gonna be honest with myself. Yes. No problem, sweetie. My pleasure. Shasha, I like that part you said, accept yourself and maybe a new view, and that's maybe what matters. Yes, it is, I think, in this situation. I put question on donation. Yeah, I'm gonna look for it. Just a minute. I'm gonna look for it. Great. Let's see. Yes, I can see it, but I can't see. That's the problem. They don't show it. I'm so sorry, sweetie. I can't. Maybe I can see it somewhere else. Just let me check. No, I can just see the amount when you tip, but I can't see the question. So please put your question. Yes, just write it here. That's fine. If you choose the 5-minute VIP product from the list, then you can put your question in. Otherwise, when you donate, that's also fine, no problem. Then I need to write it down. General, how my colleagues see me. I'll ask Hipsy how to see it, sweetie, for next time. But at this moment, with my knowledge of Hipsy, I can't see it. I'm sorry. General, how my colleagues see me. Colleagues see you. Yes. And general love, what is coming? Yes, of course. Love, general, what is coming. Okay, thank you so much, sweetie. You're next on deck, okay? Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for joining and being here. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Mondays and Fridays. So if you're interested in a mini read, just put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random after every read. But of course, my 1 to 3 top viewers, or if you have an abonnement like Clara on TikTok, from me, and you have the little love label behind your name, I'll grab your question with my eyes when I do mini reads. I do them in between my VIP reads, so if you still want a reading, 5-minute dedicated depth reading before the weekend, then please donate. You can go to my bio, first or second option. Those are platforms. You can choose whatever works for you, or you can use PayPal. Me, Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donations $10, €10. Don't forget to put your question in the comment box. Okay, I also wrote a book, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit? You can find all that information on my screen on YouTube or on my bio on TikTok. It's a self-help spiritual book where I explain how spirits work. It's a navigation system, how to connect with it, how to manifest better. It's packed with exercises to grow your spirituality. So if you're interested in that, it's in Kindle version or in paperback. Just find an Amazon store close to where you live so you don't need to pay transport fees. Also, I do one-on-ones privately and mini pre-records, pre-records. So if you're interested in that, please go to my website, mediumshasha.com. Okay, let's tap my screen on TikTok. It really helps me grow. 15K already. Thank you so much. Liking my live on YouTube also helps me. If you're new here, please give me a follow or subscribe. This week was the healing week. We are finishing it off this week. Let's see what next week will bring. Every Sunday I do a collective reading for the week, and then I share personal information or exercises or visualizations or meditations how to fix that. If you're still busy with healing or want to start or are interested in that, then please follow my post from this week. Last week was connecting with the sixth sense, so if you're interested in that, then revisit my post of the week before. So I'm gonna keep doing that thread for a while because I think it's very useful, and hope you learn and grow from that as well when I'm not live. Okay, Floor, we'll see my true intentions and take action. We'll see your true intention and take action. At this moment, that person is not looking for a serious relationship or marriage. They just don't want to settle down. They want to have fun with the guys. They want to go out. They want to spend money on themselves. They just see you as a sweetheart. They think you're kind and cute, but they think you're quite young. So that's what they're seeing, sweetie. General for Rikella. General, thank you for the gifts. I love mice. Oi, General, despair. What is going on? Rikella, are you in a desperate mood? Are you giving up? Is something not working for you? You're waiting too much. It's like you're letting people cater your life. Actions, how people react, how people are kind or not. That's not good. You need to take life in own hands. I do see that a male figure is very big in that, seeing you as a sweetheart, but you just can't like try to let your hair down. Try something new. Try to challenge something. Try to do something that you wouldn't dare, you know, or not known for or something. Yeah. I do see love is coming in or is around you, but they're not seeing that spicy side of you. So start sharing, start reconnecting with the more adventurous Rikella. That's what I'm getting. Hope it helps. Okay, let's see. Like that part is at a accept. Yeah, that was a good 2-minute read. Some good information. Thank you so much. How are you? Will August go well for me? Dojan. I'm getting yes, a lot of outs and about. Thank you so much. I needed this. Yes, Rikella, I'm so sorry. It's a wake-up call, but we grow from wake-up calls. Lunette, good afternoon. May I ask, does Alberto miss me? Let's check. No, I'm not seeing that, sweetie, at this moment. This person is just moving on. Can you see my question, Scorpio? No, I only see you're asking my question, if I can see your question. Shasha, can you please tell me with consideration how will time for September to Jan? For me, I am thinking of a move, and what should I be careful of? I'm seeing that move is like spirit telling you to move. What you should be careful about is that move is based on reality and not like fake. I'm seeing that some people are not honest in your environment. Cancer rising, I'm doing great, thank you for asking. Is something positive coming that will shift my current situation? I'm seeing that nothing can get to you because you're closing yourself off spiritually, emotionally, physically, so you need to open up first, then good things can come in. How does Timothy feel about me? Scorpio vibes, I can see your question now. At this moment, they're seeing that you're on a journey and they are angry with you. You're the enemy, so nothing positive. I'm sorry, sweetie. Okay. Let's see. Somebody still wants a mini? Please let me know. Otherwise, I'll move on to the double reading of Clara. Hannah, should I ask T to join me to the mountains? My travel buddy cancelled. 100%. This person is in for a ride and has the money for it. Mimi, is T a untrue friend? Ooh. I don't think so. It's just a person that is a lot in their head and is overthinking all the time, and is not a person that is like really out and about. My pleasure, sweetie. Susan, Shasha, how will be friends, teacher, and people for me in Taiwan? Will the time hard for me? Just be a student and let people teach you things and have like respect for their position. That's really important, and they will be kind. Lily, do you see Naftali reach out to me? Yes, out of nowhere. So it will be like a surprise. Love Marie, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. May I have a general anything good coming my way soon? At this moment, I'm seeing a celebration is coming up and a reunion from an old friend or lover. Ooh. Like 8 and 25. May I so dream about my ex? Is he sad, this dream? Why I saw him? I'm getting that your ex feels that. Yes, of course you can ask. I'm getting. Thank you for the roses, XOXO. It's like you're missing this male vibe. So it's time to let that person go because they're not here to cater that to you anymore or give it. Or so it's time to look for a new person who can give it to you. It's time. Yeah, you're not a person to stay alone. You're not a person to be alone. So find a person that wants to support you, wants to help you create your dreams reality, and wants to take care of you. That's really important, Serena. Has Ben energy towards me? No contact. I couldn't see it before, sweetie. I'm seeing that Ben is serving some other woman. That the parents agree. And at this moment is like stuck in a kind of prison or bubble. That's his life. And he's like depending financially. So he needs to... I'm doing great. Thank you, Artie, for asking. So as long as that person is not financially totally independent, we'll just keep following the life they're living. They're like stuck. Yeah. But slowly, they are waking up that the life they are leading is not the life they want, but they don't see like a way out. Okay, I'm gonna go to the double reading of Clara. Clara, where are you, sweetie? Clara, yes. Okay, I'm gonna go to VIP reading 10 minutes from Clara because she double donated on my Hipsy platform. If somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, just go to my bio. First or second option are the platforms you can donate, or PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donations $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box, okay? I'll be back for minis once I've done with Clara's reading. Somebody still wants this weekend a dedicated reading, then please donate in the next 15 minutes. Otherwise, I'll close the list, do minis and get off live and start my weekend. But if somebody else is still interested, I'm very happy to stay here and do readings. Otherwise, you'll have to wait till Monday or go to my Hipsy platform and book a reading with me one-on-one, or you can book pre-records or buy my book. That also helps me grow. Thank you so much for all your help and support. Keep tapping my screen on TikTok for 17.5k likes, and keep liking my life on YouTube. Thank you. Clara, you want to know how your colleagues see you generally. Okay, let's get to that question. What's going on with your colleagues? How are they seeing you? What are they feeling? Okay, your colleagues are actually very jealous of you. Okay, so be aware of that. They're jealous about how you communicate, how you express yourself. They feel like you want to make it like them a part of your family, but they're not ready to let you emotionally in. So maybe that's your question, and that's why you feel like something, they're acting kind, but you're not feeling it. These people just want to be a persona at that job. They don't want you to know everything personally about them. So their job, or when they are there, they're actually running away from whom they are in reality. So they put a mask on, they look away, but it doesn't mean that they are like that. So for them, work is a flight of the reality. So that's why they work, that's why they are really difficult to read, that's why they react so weird, because they're not truly themselves. They're emotionally also not very vulnerable. They just want to know everything from you. So if you will ever attack them, they have enough from you. So actually you are around people wearing masks, people who are coming from an unhappy space and choose their job to flee the reality or the real problems they are having at home. That's why putting themselves out as different people than they are. So they're different to read. So at this moment, what I'm getting, I'm so sweet with them, but get disappointed or something. Yeah, of course, because at this moment, like they love me. Yeah, that's the outside, because they want to be that persona that is so kind and love you, but they can't, because actually they don't love themselves, and they're in an unhappy, and with not loving themselves, they made private choices that are not working out for them. So these people don't love themselves, so they try to be somebody else in that work environment and want to be loved, so that somebody can love them, because when you would really know them, they think you would hate them or make fun of them or have pity for them. So that's why it's so difficult to be around them. I'm seeing them that just be you. Who cares if they like you or not? Who cares they say they love you and they act differently? It's just your job. This is also a lesson for you, that you live, you work, and you have a job to afford your life purpose, your real life. So actually you could learn from them. These are mirrors, that not to become one of them, that's of course going a bit too far, but seeing a job, for them it's therapy or running away from themselves. And for you, it's just a mean too. And that's not at this moment the situation. There was a situation with a girl talked behind my back and they did not protect me. No, because they're so not being themselves. So they don't know how to act. They don't want to rub anybody in a different way, because then they will be attacked. So, and they see themselves as a group. So, no. It's just work. Who gives a shit? As long as you give that energy any attention, it's alive. If you just don't take it serious, because you get that information, as we talked, I think, last live, you are a very kind and open and soft person, so you take everything personal, but it doesn't matter. If you keep it alive, then it's alive. People who talk bad about everybody, so they get a name that whatever comes out of their mouth is fake. So let them do their own mistake. The only thing you can do is, when you are around more people and you know what they talk bad about, you make a joke out of it. So don't give that to me, because I'm really bad at it, eh? Ha ha ha. Something like that. But open and about, just open. And not like finger point them or push them in a corner, because these people can be malicious and they will do a better job at it as you, because that's their survival mechanism, and you know. So the best is you call them out open. Thank you, Persephone. So at this moment, I'm seeing that this job is just a means to better jobs. So just keep your head down and do what is necessary, and just keep seeing it that way. Because now, when you're so busy and involved in this job and those people, when you come home, you can't take a break. Can I ask what my CEO P think of me? Yes, of course. Hi, Mike. Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing great. At this moment, this person is thinking that you are struggling. They feel like you are still finding your way. And what I'm getting is that they still believe you can find your way. So, and they believe that you will be a good whatever. Thank you for the pillow, the heart pillow, and the little love. I love the mic. Thank you. So your CEO thinks that in time you will be really very good in your job, but you're still at a learning curve. That's why it's too important to not give your energy to stupid people. Should I talk to him about the situation with that girl? I was so angry. Yeah, but it's just a pity. Don't get angry. It's just a job. Who gives a shit? Yes, of course you can talk to him, but you need to not talk out of anger. You need to talk out of fact. Again, this is a lesson, Clara. Work, we're not emotion. No. Only when you do your passion, like me. That's my job, that's my life. But it's not a job. This is my life. My kids, if they want to know something, they give me my tarot cards. I mean, this is my life. This is how I am. This is how I walk around. This is how I am in the supermarket. This is how I'm around my friends. I'm not a different version. I'm always this. This is me, and this is my way of living. This is how I support myself. But when I went to a job, you need to wear a uniform. You need to dress in a kind of way. So it's different. And as long as you don't have found your passion and you can support yourself with that, then your job is a means to find it. So when things are happening in that job, thank you so much for all the gifts, sweeties, then you need to talk to your supervisor or your CEO or your boss or your manager. But you need to talk in facts and in compassion. I understand that this person is maybe threatened by me because I have a high degree, or she told this and this, but doing that or saying this is not really helpful for me. Kind of way of talking, different than just making a whole out of anger. I'm so dedicated and I treat all them right. Yeah, but that's your view. Who says that they feel it that way? Because they are not there with their heart. They're there with their head and with all the past trauma. And they all feel like nobody's giving them any abundance, or they have nothing like to be proud of. So, and they think you have it all. So they're jealous, because it started with jealousy. So you can think you do that, and you can feel that you're doing that, and you can think that they're getting it, but it's not. Is any of them who I can trust? At this moment, no, they're all jealous. And they all want more money or more time or more attention. So no, it's just a pack of kids fighting for your attention, needing that, not to deal with their real life. So that's not the place to make friends. That's your job. You survive, you do your job, you're correct, you're not emotionally involved, and that's it. And you keep your nose clean by, if things like escalate, you go to your boss and you talk to this boss or whatever person in a calm way. So if you're still like, you don't talk to them. You first find your zen. Okay, you wanted to know love, because we're already in the last minute. At this moment, I'm not seeing anything of love coming in at this moment, Clara. I'm getting that love will emerge in a place where you are passionate. At this moment, I'm seeing that wherever you are, where you are putting your energy in, where everything you are concentrated or is like keeping you busy, is not the creative part of you. And creative is not drawing or being an artist. It's creating your life. You're not creating your life. You're surviving. You're surviving in your job. You're surviving in your house. You're surviving. No love comes in when you are surviving. And surviving is a mindset. You can also just say, this is my journey and I love my journey and I'm still not at my destination, but it doesn't matter. I have control of my journey. And as long as you're not going into that energy, I'm not seeing any love. You're just attracting other people. So yeah, if you want sex or you want a connection or you want a relationship, that's totally possible, but it will not be a mutable love relationship. It will be again a person that needs attention or needs some money or needs you to feel good, or so it's all toxicity, because you are also in that phase, and the same person attracts. So start this weekend maybe to write down a bucket list, what you want from your life, what you want to try to know what you want of your life, and from there move on. What about your ex? Your 10 minutes past, sweetie. But I'll just pull a card. This moment I'm seeing your ex is very involved in another person. Talking. The appeal of soul pairing goes beyond superficiality. So attract. You are not living your true life. So you attract also people who are not living their true life. And if you're not living your true life and not just accepting what it is and not having a plan where it's all work, that it's part of the bigger plan, then you attract the same kind of people. And that's not the people you fall in love with, sweetie. You fall in love with people who have a plan, who knows what they want, and can be, that you can trust them with everything that comes out of their mouth, and that one day they can support you so you can chase your dream. And at this moment, you need to get yourself there by being creative, and then you'll attract the same people who who are there or are on their way, and then you will attract the right person. So this is really changing view of life, and everything will come together. Yes, 10 minutes really flies, girl. Oh my god. Let's see. Thank you so much for your double donation. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. For everybody who's new here, please give me a follow or subscribe. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Mondays and Fridays at 11 a.m. GMT plus one time. So this is the only place where I do mini free readings, first name and specific questions at random. Or if you want a 5-minute dedicated reading for a small donation of $10, €10, then please go to my bio on TikTok, first or second option in my link tree, and donate the different platforms, so whatever works for you. Or you can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. A free question. Yes, of course you can. Just put your first name and specific questions really. My 1, 2, 3 top viewers, or if you have an abonnement on my channel on TikTok, you get a priority when I do mini reads, but otherwise just keep putting them. I'm still here, and for sure I'll grab them with my eyes when I see them. Okay. Or it was what you need to hear, or both. You enjoyed it and need to hear the message, Clara. Oh, that's Simon's comment, sweetie. Shasha, I had 0 job offers and been looking online with no real skills. Love to get a carpool on job hunting, even part-time, be good. Okay, got you. Just if you get a chance, please. Yes, of course, sweetie. Let's check Simon for job. I'm getting the 7 of Swords on job. It means like you want a job, but you don't. Something is fishy about it. Your energy or your dedication, or you want it, you don't act on it. Something's not aligned, Simon. Or you're not trusting it. Something is not aligned in you finding a job, and that's why you're not having a job. Thank you, Mike. I'm getting that you emotionally are not like warm and open and compassionate, and you need a job to move on. It is the right step to do, but you are like self-sabotaging it. Why are you self-sabotaging it? Even maybe you don't know. I'm getting that it's like you feel like you will not be hired, so that's the energy you bring to the table maybe when you send or when you put it out and about. So that's what you're getting. I'm getting that you are a person that really has a lot to give to people. You can really help people. But you need it in a caring situation, physical care to humans. That's where you need to find a job. From there, that industry you can grow. So it can be protection, security, it can be food service, it can be anything that physically make people feel cared for. So that's the place or the area that would really work for you. So I hope it helps, sweetie. Mirella, is Renato feeling for me getting stronger? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting yes. This person is healing, and by healing, getting more, is getting the energy stronger towards you. Shreya, does Akash regret the things that how it ends between us? Let's check. No, at this moment, it's just running away how it ended for you, and it's just like keeping themselves busy. I want right job. Yes, kind of trust issues are a factor. Maybe bad past experience. Yes, I think that. So just see it as a new beginning. Just say it yourself and say, at that time I had a different mindset, so I attract different things, Simon. So just get in a different headspace. Everything is energy. What you put out is what you get. So think about it. It's about attraction, the law of attraction. That's not in a balanced way, and it's also the view. You can get a good job, but it will be in physical things for people. So it could be a packet delivery, it could be a food delivery, or a restaurant, or making food for people. It could be giving advice for people. It could be helping people to get somewhere. It can be protecting people. But anything to do with caring for people, physicality. Hopeful. Okay, Shasha. Yes, be hopeful. It's the only problem. There is no other problem. Laura, will Tom reconnect with me? Let's see. No, I'm not seeing that. And if they reconnect, you can't trust them. They're in a headspace where they're very unhappy at this moment, Laura. My pleasure, Simon. Hi, Shasha. Can I have a general, please? Thank you so much. Let's check Nimira. Okay, at this moment, it's time to stop overthinking things. Stop overthinking things. It's time to take life in your own hands and take control. So everything that you are not controlling, it's time to make a plan this weekend to get control over it. Because then, lovely, you open the road for surprises, for magical experiences. So you need to ground yourself, and you need to have control of your life so the magic can come in. Can you check how Only feels about me? Yes, of course, sweetie. Yes, looking forward for a new job path now. Not old jobs path, won't go back. No, just a new beginning, Simon. I'm feeling a fresh start is really on your path, but you need to then bring fresh energy and not the past, okay? I'm feeling that Only wants to connect with you, but it doesn't have like the... Yeah, it doesn't know how to. So this person would like to have a more intimate connection with you because he thinks you're really a sweetheart, but just doesn't know how to go about it. So is doing nothing. Mechanical shop kind of thought, yeah, that's also helping people and advising people. Yeah. My pleasure, Nimira. No problem, sweetie. Virgo Moon, how are you? I'm doing great, thank you. General for August, please. Thank you. Okay, let's check. I'm getting August is a month of closing doors and opening new ones. So things that are not working for you, you should really like close it, finish it. It's like if you're leaving all these doors open and it just doesn't work for you. Also financially, just make choices and stick to it. Flori, any message for me? Some people are not being true to you. There's a lot of falseness around you. You're attracting falseness. Why? Why are you attracting that, Flor? You're too kind. You don't protect yourself. You're like an open door letting everybody in. And these people don't always have... They're just using you. Using and depletion. And you need people to give you energy, to give you help, to give you things, and you will pay them back with your kindness, and that will be enough. So at this moment you should really look to whom you are pouring your energy in, Flor, because these people are abusing you. They're giving you nothing back. Nothing. So, and then out of nowhere your energy will be finished and you will feel drained. How do I react in the best way to at S? That's one of them. That's one of them. Just say, I'm not your servant anymore. If you want something from me, if you want to hear, then you should bring something to the table for me. You should give me energy, or give me something, or give me physicality, some nurturing, or spiritual nurturing. But this is a one-way street, and I'm done. I'm empty. That's really important. Will he do anything? Let's check Clara. No, he doesn't know how to. So he's just observing and hoping that you show some interest. That's observing. That's what I'm getting. He's observing. I actually have a car to build. The guy died and left me a few $1 million to finish it. Oh, that's great. It's a race car. So look, Shasha, what will keep me busy? Maybe I can buy a mechanical shop. Yeah. And that's helping people. That's helping people. That's physically not. Yes. This is a new start for a life with a wife and kids. Ooh, ooh. And And that's fun. Oh, a sports car. It's positive things. Toys. Fun things. Not like a big car where you need to transport your family. It's a good idea. Yeah. Sasha, what are my spirit guides and ancestors telling about my move? Are they happy? Let's check. They're just scared that you will trust the wrong people. So keep checking in. Because a lot of people think they can like take you for a ride. So really be awake and don't let people serve you and don't serve anybody. Mimi, did I present well during the presentation? Let's check, sweetie. Okay, sweeties. Nobody donated? Oh, yes, somebody did. Mike, thank you for your donation. You're next on my list. Thank you so much. Somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated reading today, then you need to donate. Just go to my bio, first or second option in my link tree, or go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donations $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box, okay? My VIP list is still open for the next 15 minutes. If nobody donates, then I'll do minis and get off live and see you on Monday. But if you still want a VIP, I can stay here. I have nothing else to do. Then start my weekend. So if somebody else wants still a VIP reading today, 5-minute dedicated for sure, then you need to donate and get on my list. Okay, Mini still. Mimi, did I present? Yes, you did, sweetie. And thank you for being my top 3 viewer. And thank you, Mike, for all the gifts. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. What about Bob? How he feels about me? Hey, are you asking me the whole swipe community? Clara, how many men do you have in your life? Okay, Bob thinks he can like go out and about and have fun with you, but he thinks he can't like deal with you. He thinks that you are high maintenance and a lot of work, so he just sees you as a friend. He would like a friendship, but nothing more. No problem. Just so many names. He is oh, that's why you just want to know about people that you don't connect with. Okay, that's clear. No problem. No problem. I thought if they're all in your life, my God. But they are actually, because you're thinking about them and spiritually you are connected with them all. So you have your job and you have all these past connections. It's normal that spirits are saying like, Clara, come on, wake up and start living your life in reality. Start creating real stuff. It's like, sometimes you need to let it go so new things can come in, sweetie. Love reading for me. Sissy, love. You will be surprised that you will fall in love with somebody, but it will be anything and everything you never dated before. So it's time to just look to different options. Confused? Why? They're in the past. There's a reason they are in the past, because they're not now in your life and will not be in the future. So leave them there. How can you be confused with past? Past doesn't exist. You lived that, you learned your lessons, and you moved on. So past doesn't exist. The people you knew then are not the same people now, because they made different choices and they went through different things without you. So the past doesn't exist. The people you think they are doesn't exist anymore. It's fake. It's like believing in La La Land. The reality is now what you can feel, touch, taste and hold, sweetie. That's the only thing there is. And you have your manifestations and you have spirit to look behind the corner in your future. And for the rest, there's nothing. And at this moment, there's nothing behind the corner and there's no future, because you're just living in La La Land. That is the past, and you think that these people are still all the same, but they're not. And you are also not the same. You went through shit, you were hurt, you figured things out about them and so on, and it formed you as a different person. You also see them differently as they were then, but they changed, so it doesn't make sense. It's overcomplicated. You make life too complicated, sweetie. In my opinion, just make it easy. Work is work. People have to work to survive. So everybody who's there, they're just surviving. That's not the place to make friends and so on and meet soulmates and so on. It's not at this moment, because the work you're doing is not your soul path. It will happen when you're in the soul path. So your work is to sustain you and put the minimum energy and get the most money out of that. And then in the free time,
that you can just leave your job at your job. You don't start wrapping old memories up. No, you start creating a beautiful life for you in the future. That's what you need to do. And then you'll see. But you can do it whenever you want, and you can start doing whenever you want. There's no like timeline, but you will see that life will burst and open up. Just give me a minute. I need to talk to the carrier of the package. So I'll be back in a second. Just a minute. Okay, I'm back. My ball. Otherwise I can't see. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. Oh, Rising Phoenix, thank you for being here in my life. Okay, let's see. We had Mike is next. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. This is work nearly 30 years. If you want one-on-ones or pre-records with me, then just go to my website, mediumsasha.com. I work via the Hipsy platform, so just join. Even you don't want anything to buy, you don't have to, but just become part of my community. It really helps me grow. In the future I'll also share things online, but also on my Hipsy community, different things. So if you want that, please do so. Also, if you're new here, please give me a follow or subscribe on YouTube. It all helps me grow on social media. This is the only place where I do mini free readings on Mondays and Fridays at 11 a.m. GMT plus 1 time. So this is the place to put your name and question in the comment. My 1, 2, 3 top viewers, or if you have an abonnement like Clara, the little love label behind your name, they get priority when I do minis. At this moment, my VIP list is still open for the next 10 minutes. Otherwise, I'll close it and go enjoy weekend. So if somebody still wants a VIP reading, then please donate. Mike is the only person on my list, so I'll do his reading in a second. I'll do some minis still because my phone is still... there's my phone, so I can do my reading. Oh.
Instruction bell.
Okay, I will. So then I'll call them. Okay, let's see. Yes, 5 minutes. Okay, while you're waiting, keep tapping my screen. Okay, let's see. Got another donation. Claudia, thank you. You're number 2 on my list. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Gabby, what does Jasper feel for me? Let's get it. Lover's card. Ooh, love, love, love. Floor, is there a message I should know? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting again, a lot of people in your life are your enemies, but they act like they really care, so be aware of that. And it's coming in for me, Persephone. Thank you, Fairy, for the gifts. I'm getting a surprise is on its way, Persephone. Ooh, fun weekend. Okay, Sasha, the past is not important, it's tomorrow what's matter to me. Yeah, and at this moment, with everything we see, we grab, we taste, we can make that tomorrow reality. Just in and out. So if you want something really a lot, or you can't change people, you can't move people, but you can see what you can change in yourself or whatever now to get what you want quicker. But you can't go back to the past. It just doesn't help you. My life is very repetitive. So, something new and flashy is flying in. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, what's Abby's energy towards me? Let's check, sweetie. She has no energy towards you. She's keeping it all for herself. I feel that person is jealous. Is that possible? Jealousy is what I'm getting. Jealousy. Yeah, so probably you're looking good, you're posting some nice pics, or they heard that you, so that person is jealous. It's not because they're your ex, they're not jealous anymore. Okay, I'm gonna go to Mike. Mike, where are you, sweetie? You're next on deck. And then I have Claudia. If somebody still wants a 5-minute read today dedicated, then please donate in the next 10 minutes. Please do so. Yes, you're here. Okay, I'll start your 5-minute read, okay? Let's start. For my mom, Nicole. Will she find a job soon? Oh, so nice. Thank you, Mike, for doing your mother's reading. That's really nice. Oh my God, Nicole, a lot of cards are falling out. let's get through that. There's a lot to be talked about. What's going on? What's going on a job? Okay, what I'm picking up is that your mother is really like surviving. I'm getting that she's like drained emotionally, physically. Oh my God, Nicole, why? Why are you letting... She's like giving and giving and giving and giving, and it's just too much. I'm picking up finding a job, feeling exhausted, trying to find a job that is connected with giving attention, being a mother figure, helping people, taking care of people. She just doesn't have it in her at this moment. So if she's like going to a job interview or something, the people will not feel it or will not connect that she really wants to take care of them or take care of their kids or take care of something or take care of an elder or something. So finding a job is really first taking care of yourself, or find something that the job will pay not only bills and a house and food, but also something fun, so it's worth it or something. You're in a trap of unhappiness, in a trap of working with no future, with no plan, with no working to survive. I mean, it's too much. She did it a long time. It's too much. She just can't do it anymore. So what I'm seeing, if you want to find a job, Nicole, you need a time out. You need a trip. You need to get out where you are. You need to re-energize. And where you are, you're also just giving and taking care and blah, blah, blah. There's like, you're just really fighting to stay alive, to breathe, to just, it's so powerless, meaningless. There's no balance, no justification of fun, fulfillment and happiness. There's no fulfillment also in the kind of job you're doing. You created it, you did it, but it's not something you want to grow or want to get better at it. Also, a lot of past experiences in your job that are still haunting you. So you think, yeah, you will revisit them again in a new situation. So what I'm picking up on, that job is not flowing and is stuck because you are a kind of burnout connected to a job. You are applying for a job that doesn't really make you happy. I'm getting that you need like a trip out, and then I'm seeing images, and I'll just explain what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you take a trip or a vacation. Just ask people to pitch in or something. Even a few days would help like amazing, but it would be better like a week or even a bit longer. Then come back, and just in that time, just take care of yourself. Don't be then again a slave to anybody. And not slave, I mean a mother. But being a slave as a mother. Because it's too much. It's for your body being a slave. And then really like find balance. Take care of yourself. I do see some fitness needing to be done. Some movements like Pilates or yoga or dancing or whatever. Some movements in a regular basis necessary. Foods that are really, you have high inflammation. Again, not a doctor in your body, that makes you tired as well, but it's also connected with unhappiness. So maybe some like juices or having like a juice week to clean those inflammations would help as well. But you need to do it in a more holiday session. If you can't like leave your house, and have a holiday in your house. Don't take care of things. Just let them be. Next week you can deal with them as well. So that's what I'm picking up. And then I do see you finding a job but not taking care of people. I do see you like in a shop, working in a shop. I don't know if it's a physical shop, it can be a website or being a part of a website shop and be working in the background. But what I'm getting is like clothes or stuff, wrapping and giving to people.
I'm getting that a food shop like bakery or so on is also in your past, but is not good with your health at this moment, because you will not have some issues with taking the right decisions for your health. So maybe don't like force it. But I do see you like in a beautiful shop, like a chocolate store, or that would be amazing. But then get first your health together. That's really important. And like make people happy with like a beautiful box of chocolates or a beautiful cake or some cookies. But at this moment, working there with how you are and happiness will create like putting things in your body that is not necessary. So it should be a gift and not wanting to consume it yourself. So first you need a timeout. Over pushing is not working. It just makes it worse. And some jobs you apply, you will get that job in a few weeks if you just change your lifestyle and your emotional, physical and spiritual side. So I hope it helps. That was your 5 minutes. Let's take an oracle card still. I'll pull one for your mom and one for you, Mike. This is your mom's card. Link. The bond of love grows stronger over time. So love is still in your path, everything. So it's like, I get it. You want somebody to love and to take care of, a man. I get it. And now you're overcompensating. But that's not, when you have a man, this person can give something back to you. People that you are overcompensating, giving love, and hoping that they will give love to you as the man can do, they can't. They're your kids, they're your grandchildren, they're your neighbors. They can't, they're not possible doing so. So that's the imbalance. And just knowing that, it's just taking care of yourself. Love will come if you take care of yourself physically. You need to get in shape, girl. You are young from heart. You can be like MILF. Really, get in shape. Look, again, 2 weeks ago, I posted movies and exercises about really looking at yourself. Really looking at yourself. You have a different picture in your head than who you are. You're sexy, you're beautiful, you have beautiful eyes. You created a cocoon and nobody sees that. So start wearing some makeup, start changing your clothes, start putting out your highlights, come on. Up. And love will come your way. But the kind of man that you attract, like a beautiful woman. So you need to work, you need to show your beauty. And then you need energy. I feel that you need a man that has a lot of energy, that wants to go for walks, that wants to go like shopping. That's tiring for men. Go out and about, go travel. So you need a man with a lot of energy. So it's important that you have a lot of energy. So you need to look muscly and full of energy. So they get it that you have an active lifestyle. Then you will attract active men and much younger men than you, because you're not looking your age, girl. You're not looking your age. So attract younger men, but the comfort zone needs to. This was a protection shield. Get rid of that protection shield. Be that sexy person that you are. And get that man that loves you and carries you as a trophy and puts you on stage and shows you to everyone, wants to travel with you because you're like an expensive blanket or an expensive coat or an expensive handbag. So this is the guy that will take you everywhere. This is what you deserve. Then I have a card for Mike. 3. Tell the tree what you really think. So Mike, it's time to be honest. Maybe to your mom. Good luck. Thank you so much both for your donation. I really love your energy and I hope really that you can turn it around. Use your kids. They can help you. My pleasure. I love you both so much and stay safe. Stay safe. That's the most important. Stay safe. It's gonna be amazing. I do see that if you just get those clicks, Nicole, life can turn around and quick. And Mike knows that. If you really have the courage and you really put yourself out there and you put a plan and you just get dedicated to it and you just not think 2 weeks to this little bad voice and you just wake up, you have already your clothes ready for the day or your workout clothes and you just and you put the timer on your phone that you drink water, that you take your hydration and so on. You have your recipes already for the week. You did shopping for a week, so there's like no other option than good option in that fridge. I mean, you'll see. You get yourself, and yes, it's harsh for 2 weeks, but afterwards we don't want nothing else, because then when we start eating a cookie, we feel tired, we start yawning, we feel, so we don't want that anymore. But you need to get through these 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. That you do by just changing your life. You want that guy, you want that life, you want that husband, then get in shape for it. Because you're manifesting something that you physically are not able to deal with. Mentally, yes. Spiritually, yes. Physically, needs some work. And not a lot. Because it's a person that loves the curves. Loves the boobs, loves the curves. That's what I'm getting. So, make them more. Make them beautiful. Accenting. Put some... It's gonna be fine. So, done with the motherhood. Ready with your new youth. That's really what I'm getting. Shasha, will me and Brandon reconcile? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting that you reconcile, but it will never be a serious relationship. This person will hurt you over and over again. You can't trust that person because they don't want to change. I'm sorry. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my life. Happy to see you all here and so happy everybody's here. It's the last live of this week. We had healing week, so I did a collective on Sunday and posted some exercises, some mindfulness and so much things. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. To get started with healing or finishing with healing wherever you are at that stage. Let's see Sunday what spirits will tell us what next week will be, and then I'll do the same concept. Monday I'll be live at 11 a.m. GMT plus 1 time, so put that in your agenda. If you're new here, please give me a follow or thank you. Or subscribe on YouTube. Keep tapping my screen, sweeties. We're already on 23.2k likes. Thank you for the gift, Xoxo. And keep liking my life on YouTube. It really helps me grow on social media. Okay, I have one person on my list. That's Claudia Krat. Please let me know if you're here because you're next on deck. I'll do some minis. If nobody donates while I'm doing Claudia reading, then I'll close my VIP list, do some minis and get off live and start my weekend. If not, I have nothing else to do. Love to do readings. If somebody still needs some guidance today, then please donate. It's really easy. Just go to my bio, first or second option in so fun, yes. Thank you. It's so kind that you're here and supporting me. I really, Claudia, it's so kind. Appreciate it. That was the word I was looking for. Then just go to my bio, first, second option on my platform. You can just choose a platform that works for you. Hi, back. Or you can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation $10, 10 euros. Okay, I'm gonna do a few minutes, Claudia, and then I'll get to your reading. Rebecca, is Marcus interested in me? Oh, just a minute, different card set. Is he interested in you? Yes, but for sure for your fortune. So it's more the physicality, your image. Ooh, that's the handbag I was talking about. How is he feeling about me right now? Can you see? Yes, of course. Let's check, sweetie. Things that you are looking for, like a very serious relationship, like marriage and so, and he's just not ready to offer you that. The universe working in my favor, even if I can't see it yet. Yes, of course. That's your house. That's your home. Your universe is your home. That's your... You can't see it, you can't smell it, I get it, but it's your home. You need to feel it. Feel, people. Spirits is your navigation system. Like I write in my book, you put your direction in, like in Waze. If you want to go to a shop, you put the shop address in it. If you want to go to school, you put the school. If you want to go to your work, you need to put your work address in it. Spirit doesn't decide which destination you put it. Waze don't, Google Maps don't. You do it. And Spirit will bring you in that, and will get you there by nudging and signs and spiritual advice. But it's feelings. Also when I read, it's feelings. Everything is energy. What we're putting out is what we achieve. This is the law of attraction. You can't jinx it. I tried, you can't. What you're putting out, if you have a bad day, you'll get only bad stuff back. So that's why it's so important when we wake up. No, actually it's even more important. Before you go to bed, you need to organize your waking up. You need to see that you have your drinks. You need to see that you have your clothes, whatever you are planning to do in the morning. So you don't need to think or screw yourself out of a positive something that you took the decision for you in the evening. Because if you can't rely on yourself, if you keep that snooze button and so on, then you're fake, so your body will not trust you anymore. What then happens? You don't trust yourself, you attract people who you can't trust because they also can't trust themselves. We can't trust a person that can't trust themselves. So I get it that people sometimes are disappointed when somebody's cheating but did you see how they wake up before you gave them your heart? Did you look at their past? If every promise they made and they didn't keep to it, they have a good excuse? Or are they blaming others? So because if that person don't have that CV and you give your heart, sorry when they cheat on you, it's your own problem. You did it yourself. So you need to be in a faith that you love yourself. You need to be in a faith that every decision that you make every day, that you keep yourself to it. And if not, then find a way, a better way, that next time you'll keep to it. So that's a work in progress. Or somebody that is in the same faith. And if not, then don't give him your heart and don't cry over spilled milk. It's because what you attract is, what you're putting out is what you attract. It's so easy. You can't jinx it. Try it. You can't. I tried. I'm like you. Some days I'm like, I'm not gonna wake up. I'll just push that snooze button. People on TikTok will just wait. I'll be live later. But I'm not. I'm always here. Because I made a dedication in the evening. I made a promise to myself. I made a promise to you. And I'll do everything to keep it. Sometimes we can't always keep all promises. But then we need to see that what we did wrong and we work on it. Because we're in this world to make mistakes. And from these mistakes to learn. So we're always a work in progress, sweeties. We're never done. So don't feel bad about it to admit you made a mistake, because c'est la vie. I will be starting work next week. Any guidance, please? Yes, Leaf. Just love, love, love. Do anything and everything you like. Attract yourself with kindness, with warmth, with happiness. So you will go to your job feeling abundant, feeling happy, not cranky because you didn't eat right or you start fighting with somebody. So yeah, surround yourself with love. Veronica, you're my third person on the list. Thank you for gifting me a treat. Okay, I'm gonna go to Claudia. Claudia, you're next on deck. A double. Yes, 10 minutes. No problem, Veronica. I wrote it down. And then I have Mike. And then I have a double for Veronica. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna go to Claudia's reading. I'll be back for mini reads after that. So first name a specific question. And I expect some tapping. So you stay awake and you listen to the reading of Claudia. And some liking on YouTube. And then I'll be back for minis. If you're new, please give me a follow or subscribe. It really helps me grow on social media. Thank you, Clara, for the reinforcements of the tapping. It's good for you and it's good for me. It keeps the blood flowing. Clara, you're here in my TikTok, so I know you can hear your reading before I start the clock. Of course, remember the whole live will be recorded and will be posted on YouTube. So you can revisit your reading at the end of my live. If you don't know my YouTube channel, it's the last option in my link tree on TikTok. And if you're new there, please subscribe and like my live. It all helps me grow. And give some comments. Okay, I'm gonna start. Liefde met de man. Op werkgebieden. Bijbaan, nu afwachten salaris, wat ze bieden, wel of niet doen. Zo leuk om een keer mee te doen. My pleasure. Okay, so you want to know about the love connection with a guy. And then on work, you got a new little job. You're waiting what they're gonna give you for salary. You want to know if you can say yes or no to it. And you just want to try online. So, okay, thank you, Clara. Love with the guy, the mystery man. We'll call him mystery man. That lives with a hobbit. Okay, we'll take it very serious. Okay, at this moment, this guy
the mystery man is surviving. If you see the card, he went to battle, so they had a really fall out. I'm seeing that he just made it. He's even got a bandage on his head, is keeping it all together. I'm getting that emotionally, this relationship with the Hobbit is getting more draining and more draining emotionally. But it's working two ways. It's also taking away the belief that ever in the future happiness on emotional level is possible. So the whole connection of the Hobbit and the mystery man is creating an energy that it's draining him physically because there's a lot of battles, but it's draining him emotionally to the future that he believes it's just not in the cards for him. And as we talk, the energy we're putting out is what we're getting. So at this moment, this person is really looking at themselves and say is this my life? Is this why I'm born? Is this happiness? I'm feeling that they still are believing that, no, they don't believe anymore. It's like they gave up, but they always are reminded that it is still possible and they are not crazy, and it can be different when you react. So when you post, when you connect, when you see him, it gives him a feeling that normal human connection is possible. But when he's not with you or not connected with you and he's with the Hobbit in where he chose for, he starts forgetting that. And then he's just accepting it. So you would need, I think you get the signals really clear towards from him to you where he's at in which stage. When he's emotionally closed, then he just gave up. So then it's time to reconnect. Then it's time to put the work in it, because then he wakes up again. So at this moment, when he's connected with you, when he believes, when he lets it in, when he trusts that process again, he's ready to say goodbye to his old life emotionally. He just disconnects from the heaviness, the arguments, the stress, the work. It's like he's in a bubble, like a holiday, he's gone. So it's important in the future that all your connections with this person are fun, positive, creative. Keep him on his toes. Show the life that is waiting for him if he jumps. That can be magic, artistic, special. Nothing, no boredness every day the same. This person gets really depressed of always work, always doing the same, always stuck, really waiting to this little holiday or that little weekend, and then we just put our head down and just work, and then we're having one day off. He doesn't want that life. He wants just to be happy every day, that having holiday in their own life. So you're giving him this new opening that it's possible. So keep doing that. This is a start. This is a start that he will say goodbye to his old life in the future, because he needs somebody that emotionally takes care of him. He's a real guy. He's a guy that needs kindness, needs somebody to take care of. And at this moment, he knows that his wife has that in her, but she's not. She just only wants him. She just wants to give her kindness when she can make money. So to her jobs or her career, not to him. So he doesn't see that changing. So you just being kind out of kindness is really working. And then before your 5 minutes, but I'll just do the other question as well. You want to know about your sidekick, side job. Okay, I can't tell you if you can do it or not. I can just play the cards and you need to decide, of course. But what I'm getting is that you need to be careful they don't take advantage of you. So the salary will be low. That's what I'm getting. So and then you will feel like after a while being used, because giving and taking should be equal. So negotiate. You need to negotiate. You need to negotiate
and really take the lead and be honest. You know, I have a lot of experience, you know, and I love doing and helping the community, but I also need to, you know, it costs me money to be here, it costs me money to get there, it should make my stay. And I do get that if you have this energy, like really a number in your head, and just like, you know, otherwise for less something else will come my way, this could be an amazing opportunity, because you can like change, reform, be a mommy there that you like, but then also get money for it. So yes, you have everything here to make it amazing, but you need to feel that the salary you get is worth it. Otherwise, another opportunity will come. And let's put the oracle card for you, sweetie. Let's pull an oracle card for you. True love appears when you least expect it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So, and when they pop up, you know how to act. So, yeah. Good luck, sweetie. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my lives. Thank you for being here. Hope everybody's doing great today. I just did Claudia's reading. If somebody else is interested in a 5-minute dedicated reading today, then you have a half an hour to put yourself on my list. I still have Mike and a double reading from Veronica, so you'll be number 3 on the list. Mike, you're next on deck. My pleasure, Claudia. If you're waiting for your minis, just keep tapping my screen on TikTok. It really helps. We're already on 28k likes. Or like my live on YouTube, because I'm live on YouTube and TikTok every Friday and Monday at 11 a.m. GMT plus 1 time. Yes, great. I'm going to do a few minutes, Mike, and then I'll do your reading, okay? Just have some water. If you're new here, please subscribe or follow. It all helps me grow on social media. Let's do a few minutes and then I'll get to Mike, okay? Hi, Kay. Bye. Kayol, how will my financial grow in the future? It will just grow when you keep doing things you love. So it's connected. Thank you, Mike. You're so kind. They're little flowers. I love flowers. Hey, Samantha. I'm doing great. Thank you for joining. Shasha, what Bee felt about my post lately? I'm so nosy. How long is the list? I have one reading for Mike and a double reading for Veronica. That's it. And my list is closing in half an hour. So if you want a reading, just add yourself to my list. At this moment, they feel if they think about you or feel about you, when they see those posts, they think they're fake. They think you're lying. They don't believe it. I don't know why. They're just jealous. Just jealousy. That's what I'm getting. Carol, will I get the job I just interviewed for? Jealousy. That's what they're doing, sweetie. I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune, but I'm getting that. Is this a job you really want? So I'm getting a yes, but I'm getting that a better job is waiting for you. So maybe it's going to be a short stay, or you'll get a different job opportunity there, or you have another idea in your head and you're wedging on the 2 horses. Floor, which first step for my job direction should I make? Thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Is getting some self-esteem. It's like you would be a great person to teach people, to support people, to motivate people, but you still need to find that in your heart to do it for yourself. So a new job is waiting, and work at home at your own, and then come out strong, because you are a leader, you're not a follower, so be aware of that. Okay, I'm gonna go to Mike reading. I'll be back for minis. Oh, Rising Phoenix, what's coming in love? Rising Phoenix, what's coming? Hi, Michelle. What I'm getting is in love, nothing. I'm seeing possibility for friends and friends becoming lovers. Rising Phoenix, be aware of that. So Befriend people first, their love will blow. Or grow. Okay, I'm gonna go to Mike. I'll be back for minis after doing Mike's reading. Then I'm gonna go to Veronica, and then if nobody donates, I'll close my VIP list and do some minis and start my weekend. But of course, I have nothing else to do, and I love doing readings. So if somebody else still wants a more dedicated reading for 5 minutes, then please donate. Mike, where are you, sweetie? For me, can I get a general and love reading? Of course you can. Let's check. Yes, hopefully we get to 40k. Oh, that's another 10k. Ooh, that's a lot. Hi, Joey. Thank you for being here. Mike, where are you, sweetie? I don't see you. And I'm gonna start your reading. Thank you for the gift. So kind. Yes, there's Mike. Okay, I'm gonna start Mike's reading. Okay, just a minute. My email disconnected. Okay, a general. Mike's general. Mike general. Mike general. Mike general. Oh my God, it's like your mom getting a lot of cards, but those are still workable. Okay, what I'm getting at this moment is that you have this great view of where you want to get, but if it doesn't work like straight away, you start self-sabotaging. So the thing is, just show up, just keep doing it. Don't look to the result, because consistency is key. Consistency is key. Not being consistent is the end of a new beginning. There is waiting and ready to flourish. I'm getting, when you keep being consistent, it's gonna be amazing. If you don't, you don't. So why is that? It came in your life that you always are like full of energy and full of inspiration and jump on something, and if it doesn't pay back like really quickly, you lose your patience and so on. You think, you start self-guessing yourself. It's not that you're not somebody who can just finish the job that you chose, not at all, you can, but the thing is, your emotion and your look towards it gets negative, and that's not good, because again, we're talking about energy. What we're putting out is what we attract. So in this moment, it's turning from something that was very prosperity to something negative, because you're doing that again. And it's, I get it, but you can't. You know, social media, likes or views says nothing. You need to have the people that are dedicated to you. And the algorithm sometimes shows low views to see if you would delete that movie, or that you will stop posting, so you're not a real creator. I mean, even people with a lot of views and a lot of likes and a lot of things, they get sometimes poor reviews or low rates. It doesn't matter. So you don't post to get views. You just post because you want to share information. And you need to understand that when you share information, or you feel like you need to sell something, there is somebody out there, Mike, who needs it. Otherwise, you will not get that urge to do so. So the only person here being difficult and not letting it go as it should go, and not getting to the momentum that it should be merely at, but always doesn't achieve, is you being just not believing in yourself. Ay. How can you not believe in yourself? Look at you. That's the good thing about you. You can physically look at yourself in the mirror and say, man, this body, I worked for it. You know how many hours, you know what you ate for it, you know what you'd say no to, you know which pains you went through. And it wasn't there in a day, it wasn't there in a month, it wasn't there in 2 months. So why can't you do that with your business? Something different, because your body was a survival mechanism, and then you're good at it. And your business isn't a survival mechanism for you, but actually it is, because if you work for somebody, you tried, it's not feeling where you need to be. Secondly, you're a leader, you're not a follower, so it's never gonna work out. Anyhow, you're a creator, you're an artist, so what are you doing then in a 9 to 5 desk job? So this is also surviving. This is also the oxygen you need to breathe. As you needed that body, you need that it's a success. I get it. But you don't need to like be the worst critic of yourself. You're still building. You never did that. You have no support of a dad or a mother that has a business. You're figuring it out. You're learning it. But that's also knowledge that you will be able to share later, that you will be a coach or start classes how to get there for people in your niche to get somewhere. So it's time to stop being this critic about yourself. It's time to push yourself to the stars and back, because whom in your position, with your background, with all the disappointments that you had to go through, and you figured it out, with all the isolation that you went through, but you figured it out, are creating what you're creating and are getting somewhere. Maybe not in the pace that you want, but hey, Spirit will show us the way, and we need to be ready for it. So if we're not there where we need to be, then we're not ready yet. So we need to look inwards. And I can tell you where you're not ready. Consistency and being like a cheerleader to yourself instead of a critic. It doesn't need to be perfect. It's not because you're putting it perfect. Look to my views. Not the movies that I spend a lot of editing and shit that look perfect are getting the high views, are making me money. No, it's just the ones that just, I have a message I need to share. Okay, where is my camera? I'm gonna do it. It's the message. The message. And of course, it needs to, people need to understand, and your message needs to come across, and you need something that it's a good voice. I get all that. But the thing is, if I would be like Mrs. Perfect, I would never go live, because it's never perfect. Every time I want to go live, my flowers are wrong, or my thing, and I'm like, my hair is, I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going live, I'm going to do readings, I need to bring messages across. That's my task. Who cares about the details? So this is really important. Really important. And then your 5 minutes are past, but I'm for sure going to do your reading still. Love. Let's go about love. I think it's in the same stage. Yes. Sabotaging love. You're looking for this true love. But how can you find true love if you don't know somebody? How can you find a true love if you're still surviving? So again, have fun, meet people, make friends, whatever. Love will flow when it flows, but you need to figure out your life. If you fall in love with somebody, that person needs to know where you're at, what your plans are. They are also scared to get a broken heart. So if they're settled and you fall in love because you're like, okay, they're settled, I get it, I know what they're gonna do, I know where they're going, this area, I feel it feels protected for me, so I can give my heart. You can't give them nothing, because these people want the same back, and you are still a question mark. So you're saying something, but you're acting differently, and that is because you're not consistent. It doesn't matter if you have a flourished business or not, but if you every day wake up and you do your job and you're working to create it, and you're doing the hours, and you have this rhythm of life that you're working to create something, then people understand you're working, even it's not paying back or the bills or giving back but you are at work, you're working on something. So it's like when you're looking for a job, for example, and you're looking for a 40-hour job, you need to look for a job 80 hours a week. If you're looking for a 20-hour job a week, you need to put 40 hours a week in it to look for it. And that's the same with a business. If you want a business to keep you busy for 40 hours a week, you need to put 80 hours in it to make it grow. It's really like that. It's a law of attraction, and it works. Somebody figured it out. I tried it a few times, and it always works. And even you take your agenda and you just block times that you are working. And at that moment, I sit sometimes when I work and I have like no idea, then I'll just sit with it. But still at that time, I'm not doing my socials, I'm not calling a friend, I'm not clearing up the house, I'm working. I'm sitting at my desk thinking. I get it, but hope for some message about love. At this moment, I'm not getting any love messages. I'm getting that, no, the moon and the Knight of Swords. A message is on its way, but can't land because the ground is sour and negative. Or you can't get the message, or you will not see the message, or you can't accept the message because you're not in a place to accept it. So
new beginnings in love for surely is on its way. So there is a shift and something new will come, but it just can't land. It just can't move forward because you're not preparing to accept it. You're not getting your life together that it has space for it. You're not getting your professional side together so you can support it. So it's time to grow up, Mike. It's actually a message to grow up. It's finished to be a kid. It's finished to be. You need to grow up and act as a grown-up and take responsibilities. And the responsibilities are the choices you make that you keep to it in a consistent way. Somebody from the past, yes, 100% somebody from the past that you thought was amazing. But that person will not yet can, because you still didn't move on. You didn't create a different life. You didn't create a different lifestyle. So keep going, gonna be fine. I'll take an oracle card still for you. Barrier. Find ways around obstacles to find happiness. See? Consistency. And when you make a promise to yourself, you stick to it. How much more clarence do you want, Mike? Love you. Take care. And I wish you only the best. Really, the best. You're amazing. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great today. I have still one double reading for Veronica on my list. Somebody else still, my pleasure, sweetie. A 5-minute dedicated reading with me. Then you need to donate in the next 9 minutes. If you donate in the next 9 minutes, I'll stay on live. Otherwise, I'll do Veronica's reading and then do some minis and get off live. Somebody still needs some guidance, then please donate in the next 10 minutes. I'm going to do a few minis, Veronica, and then I'll get to your reading, okay? Let's do some minis. I'm almost halfway there. Come, please help me. Ima, almost halfway there. Come, please help me. Sweetie, I don't get your question. Probably TikTok is not showing it. Shasha, will I get this LE opportunity in Turkey? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting a yes. A yes. Will I find someone in love? Scorpio vibes. You need to stop hoping and you still need to start acting. It's like they will not come knocking on your door. You need to really put yourself out there, Scorpio. I'm trying to get you to... Oh, thank you. Any love message for you? Yes, of course, sweetie. Yeah, well, 34.9k likes. Thank you, Persephone. You're so kind. This moment, only people who takes advantage of you or are not honest, Persephone. What are you putting out? Are you not being honest with yourself and attracting the same kind of people who are not honest? Michelle, dear Shasha, any guidance for me? Yes, of course. Yeah, boo. Ooh. Michelle does has a love card. You are attracting love. You're loving yourself and putting love out in the world. So anything you need now, anything you need help in, ask. The surrounding wants to help you and you help. So you're in a good connection with the attraction of love. So if you need something, go ask. And this is why I'm not getting a reading today. I feel like I'm nothing. I'm drained from work. Yes, sweetie. I got it. You're like a child that needs a mother to take care of now at this moment. But you know why you're so drained? Because you're learning a lot. So it's positive. You're growing. Yes, Michelle, it's amazing. I'm so happy for you. We did pull some bad cards in the past. So Michelle, I'm happy this one is good. So really appreciate it and take it all in and use it 100%. We don't know when that card will hit us again, huh? So Persephone, you're feeling tired because you're learning a lot of stuff, but learning is good because that's growth. So you're growing as a human being and that's tiring. So don't feel so bad. I'm glad that I'm learning because this has been hard. Yeah, but you are, and it's all gonna turn out great. Don't worry. And it makes you just more
more like a doctor, you know, somebody that people takes you serious, somebody that knows how to analyze, somebody that is serious taken serious by the world. So don't see it as negative, Persephone. If it was, I would tell you, but it's not. You are growing, and growing takes energy, and energy is making you tired. So you are valid tired. So take care, comfort yourself, give yourself a present, because it's valid. It's valid. Okay, I'm gonna go to Veronica's reading. Veronica, you donated for 10 minutes. If somebody still wants a dedicated reading today, then going to Bali soon. Oh, good luck. Have some coconut water. That's really healthy. I have 5 minutes. My VIP list is still open. So if still somebody wants a 5-minute dedicated reading or 10 minutes and you donate double, then please go to my bio. First or second option in my link tree are the platforms you can donate, or you can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name in donation, $10, 10 euros. I sure will, and I'll think of you when drinking. Yes, of course. Selachaim on a coconut water. I love fresh coconut water. I don't have it here. It's so nice. I buy them, but it's not fresh. When I was in Brazil or in the Dominican, it was my favorite drink. It's full of potassium. It's really good. Thank you, Nikita, for liking my post. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna go to Veronica's reading. I'll be back for minis after that. If nobody else donates in the next 5 minutes, I'll close my VIP list and do some minis, okay? So let's start Veronica's reading. Hi, Sasha. I'm sorry to ask another reading. No, don't worry. I love doing readings for you. And I hope you don't mind. No, I don't. Thank you for being so kind and patient with me. I'm feeling sad that he's putting our connection away right now. Yeah, I totally get it. I totally get it. I don't blame him, but my heart feels broken. Yeah, I get that. I have held on to this connection for a long time, and it makes me so sad that he's looking for another woman. It seems like his family doesn't have positive thoughts about me, and it upset me because they don't even know me. I feel like between V's outdated opinion on me and his dad's opinion, its odds are stacked against me. When V finds out I'm divorced, I basically feel like I am, and I am thinking of posting this. Will this help him believe that we can have a new beginning together? Yes. You know, the thing is, his parents, back to tapping, yeah, his parents, of course, hear the story about your life through him. Hi, Latifa. So, of course, it doesn't make their view on you better. So, the whole problem is that the whole view, you can't take it personally. It's just because they don't see you physically, they don't interact with you. So, these things are things that you can, like, correct in the future, but are things that are now making life difficult for you and painful. So I get it, but you can't like become the person that they are making. You know, they're making a persona from you with the information they have from you, and they have an opinion, and they have their background, and they have a kind of view of life, and they're making like a Veronica costume. But the magic now, and your learning curve here, is not start wearing that costume. You need to stay authentically you and find more and put that out and manifest ideas to be authentically you, so they will see themselves one day that costume doesn't fit you. And the problem, I think, in the past, seeing your marriage and so on, is what Spirit and your mom is talking through me at this moment, are saying that you always become the costume. You just settle. So it's very important at this moment that this time somebody's creating a costume, and you're very aware of that. Before you wouldn't be aware of that. So that's already growth, awakening, and a chance of happiness. But secondly, now you need to stay yourself. So you being sad or annoyed, or change who you are in your core, because they are creating a costume, because they're too stupid to put the ones and zeros together, or the puzzle. It's their failure. It's not your failure. But you make it your failure because you're this kind and open heart person and always think something's wrong with you. The whole world creates dummies of us.
It's like, you can see it when you meet somebody, people already have boxes where they put you in, and they don't know you, but they put you already in a box. Oh, you have 5 dogs, so you're an animal lover. Oh, you're a vegetarian, so you're an extremist. That's what they think. That's where they put you. And then they learn to know you more, and then, or they keep treating you as you are. They think you need to be because you belong in that box they created themselves. Yeah, but that's life. Everybody's put in boxes. That's how people deal. And for sure, people who are insecure, who don't love themselves, they work with this box system. So before you, as me, and I totally relate with that, you could be a right fighter and start fighting for your rights, but only in that box where everybody's stuck and and it's in their head. You're just wasting your energy. So what I do, and it's the same for Clara with her job, I'm not going one-on-one, because these people in her job also put her in a box and are treating her as in a box, even she's not that box. She doesn't belong to that box. But that's how they treat her, because they're tired and they are so unhappy, so they can only deal with life when they put people in a box. And then if you start being a right fighter and you start fighting that you don't want to be in that box, they get angry with you because you put yourself out there to be that person, and they start knowing you and accepting you in your life and start depending on you on where they put you in their box. And now you're saying you're different, so you lied to me. You were not honest to me. Do you get it? So one-on-one will never win. As a spiritual person that acts out of love, you don't win those things. These are people with box systems and filing systems are different creatures than we. They are earthly people. Maybe different DNA, I don't know. But they're not the same. They're not us. They don't live out of energy. They don't feel... today I have a lot and tomorrow. They don't get that one day we just don't. We want a lot, but physically we can't, so we protect ourselves. They don't get that. Those are also people who get burnout. Those are people who get sick because they just don't listen to nothing. But that's the way they are. So we can fall in that trap and get those burnouts and get those things and get whatever they get quicker when we start fighting. We don't need to fight. We just need to stay and understand and have compassion with these people, understand that that's their coping mechanism. And if they want to see me that way, they do. But I don't want to connect myself with that energy, so I just stay me. And if they don't want to see that, fine. If they will, then perfect. If they don't, our ways will separate. And that's as easy as it can be. But you need to stay authentic. You can only open people's eyes who have that box system that because they learned to do so, or their parents expect them to, or school taught them to, things like that, but they are not happy, and that's Vinny. He's in this system, but he's an artist. He's not happy. He did all these choices. It didn't give him happiness because he's not in a happy space. He didn't get to a space where he loves his life. So he's still vulnerable to wake up and see that that boxing system doesn't work. But if you start wearing those clothes, then it doesn't help. So you should just keep posting what you're feeling. You just need to keep communicating as you are. So, and just be patient. As I told Mike, it's not in one day. Just be consistent. Be consistent, you. Because then when it's consistent difference, then they wake up. Then they're prepared to look. If they want to, and Vinny wants to. So consistency is key. Topics are the same what you are going through. The solutions you are choosing are the same things he needs to hear. And that will create a new view that you are artistic and playful, because he's looking for a happy and artistic and playful person, but he's not living an artistic and playful life. But that he doesn't see. He's living the life that he's thinking you are. That's the funny part. So that's why you need to just be consistent and show you, the real you. And it can't be the you who is sad or whatever, because
He's putting you in a box. You need to show the you that doesn't give a shit, that has compassion for these people, because that's the way how they get through life. And yeah, sorry that he has these kind of parents, and sorry that those parents choose this kind of lifestyle because they're protecting themselves. But it's not our problem. It's just not our problem. It's their problem. So keep that in mind. Also, if I show what I am dating, will this open his eyes and show I'm free? Let's see. He doesn't believe you're dating, so I wouldn't go there yet. First start with the first steps. Does Spirit see him coming back to me in the future? Yes, that's what I saw before, for sure. He's gonna travel to you once he has financially stability, but that's still a class. Any guidance and always appreciate it. Yeah, we got that. I love him, and this is all seems so heavy and difficult. I'm worried this is just another phase and he's gone for good. No, he's not gone for good. He wasn't gone for good in the past. So you have already a past now, Veronica, that he always shows up again. Secondly, he always thinks that you will be there for him when he needs you. So he didn't close the door. He's just looking now for... Actually, what he's doing, if I can be really, really blunt, is he's trying to find a rich person to love for his financial situation. Or he has two steps: marry for money, or show that he's looking for marriage what his family approves, because that will create money as well. And he needs money because that's the only way he can continue his life and look himself in the mirror and pick up his life as in the past. So that's what I'm picking up. So know that. Okay, let's take an oracle card for you. An oracle card for Veronica. My pleasure, sweetie. Clarity. Take a moment to think about your situation to figure it out. See, that's the clarity. That's what he's doing. That came down like this. And that was your mom. She went to look what was happening there. So that's what's going on. I guess I don't fit the mold because I'm not financially independent right now. See, that's why. So you got your answer. You got your answer, girl. So you know what to post, no? I'm going to inherit. And what I'm going to do with an inheritance. I'm going to buy a boat. I'm going to travel a whole year around the world. I don't know. Ideas popping up in my head from your mom. So make them work for you. Yes, I'm going to try that. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting, sweetie. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. I'm closing my VIP list for today, so next possibility will be, or you go private with me via Hipsy. You can order pre-records or the one-on-ones with me, or you can go and wait till Monday. I'll be live at 11 a.m. GMT plus one time, but I will turn it around and see. Yeah, see, love your vibes. The same. I'm gonna do a few minis and then I'm gonna go off live. Celebrate my weekend. So please let me know what you want to know still today. My pleasure, Veronica. Do you feel things will soon progress between me and Omar? Didn't call me yet. This moment he doesn't want to call you because he has nothing good to tell you. So he's looking and waiting for answers, and it has to do with his parents. Can I have a general, please? Starfall. Yes, of course. I'm getting... You need to take care of yourself. You're a mother to yourself. So first be a mother to yourself, then to the world. So take care. So, yeah, it's a beautiful message, eh, Lynette? Yeah, beautiful message for Veronica. Can I ask, what does Massimo feel about me? Yes, let's check. Thinks that you're very young and spicy. Ooh, but young. Maria, love Marie. Will Bianca, my new car, be reliable, protect and serve me well? Yes, it's there to get you where you need to be and be your servant. Lynette, please, can I ask what does Miss film about me? Yeah, we did that. My pleasure. Will Bianca
My car, yeah, we did that too. Okay, Sarah, will I meet up with Wayne tomorrow? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting no. It's a lie. Sorry, sweetie. Jen, I had an amazing 6 weeks with Randall. He entered it. Will he contact me again? Let's check. We got the 40K. Thank you, Persephone. I'm getting a yes. Jenny, yes. Okay, I did, everybody. Thank you all for being here. We got the 40K likes. Thank you. I'm gonna post the next film on Sunday. Be live on Monday. That will be the collective what we're gonna do this week. So hope you're all gonna check, comment, and like. If you want to know last week and you're still in a healing process, then please revisit all my posts from last week. And if you want to reconnect with the Sixth Sense this weekend, then revisit the post from the week before. Have a great weekend, everybody. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Know that the whole live will be uploaded to my YouTube channel once I'm off live. So if you want to revisit your reading, want to revisit the live, please go there, like it, and please subscribe if you're new here. I wish you a great weekend. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for all the coffees and everything. And on YouTube, the same. Thank you all for being here.